I way overdid it yesterday. I just paid $16 for a nap. Okay, everybody, I am put back together and I feel a little bit better and better rested. I woke up I completely overdid it yesterday. I've got to remind myself that no matter how good I feel in a day, I pretty much can't do what I used to do. I used to be able to do marathon, all day decluttering and organizing sessions, and now I can pretty much only do about 2 hours in a day, especially if I'm, doing a lot of stairs like I was yesterday. So it's pretty miserable when I went to sleep last night, and I took some medicine hoping, that I would really just feel better this morning, and I didn't. I could hardly get out of bed this morning and really couldn't get going. So I took some more medicine, and then as soon as the babysitter got here, I went back to sleep. And I took a nice long nap. Yes, I paid $16 for a nap because I couldn't move. And that sleep is the best medicine a lot of times. And I just have to really remind myself, no matter how good I feel, I've got to be the tortoise in the race and not the hare. And so you will not be seeing any more 4-hour decluttering sessions from me. But I decided to move the toy room to day 5 instead of day 6 because I can't do closets today because that requires me to be up and down the stairs a lot and up and down off the floor. And that's not going to happen physically for me today. I have a method for decluttering toys that works wonderfully for our family. And I'm going to talk you through it as you see the decluttering video. So this is the toy room mess. As you can see, they have nothing in their buckets and everything on the floor. Why? Because Mama doesn't like to come upstairs. The first thing that you want to do when you're tackling a huge toy purge is to go around the house and gather all of the toys from all over the house. You can't purge toys properly if you don't actually see how much you truly have. This is totally overwhelming. And I know I've been using that word a lot, but that's the only word I can use to describe it. I can see why they don't play in here. I just have let it get crazy. And I used to be so good about decluttering their toys before birthdays and before Christmas. And I got to get back to it. This is awful. I wouldn't want to play in here. Once you've gathered all the toys in one place, go ahead and grab your trash bag and your donatable donate box and start sorting. I do bring my children in the final stages of a toy purge, but I do the first steps on my own, just like I do in the book purge. Sort everything by category so you can see what you've got and purge as you go. If you pick up something that you know they don't play with, go ahead and throw it in the donate bucket. Before I decided to take on the toys, I asked each of the girls what 3 toys, if they could take with them, what would their first 3 choices be? They all had different answers, but that gave me a guidepost to start with in this hot mess of a toy room. You just got a picture of what our toy room looks like after not decluttering it for an entire year. So that is four kids worth of birthdays, 4 kids worth of Christmas, 4 kids worth of random grandparent gifts, and anything that they buy and bring home themselves. I normally declutter our toys at least twice a year. When we moved in a year ago, we had our toys contained 2 of the Trofast units, and it was wonderful. It was a minimal toy situation in our house, and I've just had a really difficult year with my AS, so I haven't been able to I haven't really felt like staying on top of it this year. So I just moved everything upstairs. And they never play in here because it's always a mess. Do you know where they've been playing the last 3 days and they have been loving it? The porch that I decluttered on day 1. It's nice and neat and wide open spaces for them to play, and it's got 2 bouncy balls out there. They've been out there for hours every day. And that spoke volumes to me about the toy situation that I have let take over our house.
All right, so we have Barbies, animals, Legos, stuffed animals, which are going to be sorted later, dress up clothes, which I have obviously got to thin out, baby dolls. So this needs to be condensed. I think I'll put each of the baby dolls in their beds, each of their specific baby dolls in their beds, and then the clothes and the toy stuff. This is going to be planes, trains, and automobiles, although I don't know if I'll keep it in this huge bucket, but I've got a few other things to put in there. And then this is figurines. Also, we have play food, magnet tiles, and that's pretty much it.
We are only keeping 2 of these Trofast units for toys, and I'm not really sure what the bucket configuration is going to be right now, but I'm going to let the space limitations be the bad guy in the RV. The children understand that we're moving into a very small space and that is going to severely limit the amount of things that they can bring with them, and they're really okay with it. You have cheese fingers.
Cheese fingers.
All right, everybody. Out of all of that mess, everything we are keeping fits in these containers. I've got to ask my oldest about these because those she just recently got. We are going to pare them down. She doesn't need to keep all of them. This just came in for Kate's birthday, so we're going to try to find a space for that. And then the baby dolls, each of their baby dolls are going to go in their own bed. So that's the keep. And this is trash and donate. There were so many toys that were broken or missing pieces. Like this, I've duct taped the bottom of this on to it several different times, so that it's time for that to be retired. The kids did not blink an eye when they came in here and saw the donate pile. In fact, Kate said, "Let's go through some more and donate some more." So she pulled out, 9 or 10 things and threw them on the top of the boxes to be donated as well.
So that's pretty much it. I still have to go through the dress-up clothes and the stuffed animals and the books. But for the most part, from that huge mess to get it down to basically just these 2 pieces, I'm absolutely thrilled. Like I said, we do have a couple of small things that are going to be sitting out. Well, really just one small thing that's going to be sitting out. And then I've got to ask Danny about these things up here. So I'm thrilled. They did a fantastic job. They approved everything once I got it all sorted and into buckets. And it really was easy as I was sorting to tell what they played with and what they didn't. We kind of tend to keep categories of toys anyway. And just once I sorted it, what to keep and what not to keep just naturally sorted itself. Good luck with your kids' toys. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope watching us purge our toys helps you purge your own. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.